lovely listeners. This is another beautiful Friday. I miss you all so much. It's such a pleasure to be here again. I have a lot of things for you guys today. I want you guys to sit back and enjoy me today because today is going to be so interesting and fun. Okay, so today we are going to be going into discrimination. What do I mean by discrimination? Discrimination refers to unfair treatment between different people. A lot of us nowadays, we love discriminating, especially when it comes to people that goes to school and people that didn't go to school, which we know as illiterate and illiterate people. We all see people that don't go to school as illiterate. Why do you see them as illiterate? They are also smart in their own way. People that are by the roadside doing mechanics, don't you know that they are smart? They are even smarter than the people that goes to school. So people that go to school, the only thing they know is how to speak English or French, their language. So people are not even a little bit smarter than the way they didn't go to school are smart. So sometimes we don't need to be looking down on people that didn't go to school because you feel like you are more superior than them and they are inferior. No, they are not. There are a lot of people in this world that they go to school, they have their degree, they have their masters, and still yet they don't know anything. They can't even do anything in the practical aspect because they only go to school to speak English. They only go to school to understand languages. These people, they are the one helping us a lot in our society. In this school that we are even saying we go to school. What do we mean by school? School is a place where we acquire knowledge. People that are by the roadside, that are doing practical aspects, they are also in school because they are also acquiring knowledge for where they are. People that are doing tailoring, fashion designers, they are also acquiring knowledge. People that are into hairstylists, they are also acquiring knowledge where they are. It's not a must for you to go to school before you become successful in life. Most of us believe that someone must go to school before they become successful. A lot of successful people in this world now, let me tell you, most of them didn't even complete their education. Most of people that are very rich, when I'm saying really rich, most of them didn't even finish their school because they found their potential. They found their talents. They found what they were good in. And they actually focused on that. A lot of people, they are not even smart at all and they are still forcing themselves into school. And which is not supposed to be so. The government and the society, they've already put us, let me say, in a cage. They've already put it in our mentality that we have to go to school before we become successful in life, and anybody that doesn't go to school can never become someone in life, and we have to remove that from our head. Now in the Europeans, right, they are actually putting more effort in practical aspects, in talents. Most of them, when a parent, when he says that I think my child is not actually good academically, they will ask the child, what are you good in? What do you want to do? Then they will work in that aspect. And that is the best thing. That is how we can grow in our society, especially in Africa. We need to overlook some things that they've put in our head since we were young as our mentality. They feel like if you don't go to school, you will never become someone in life, but you can still become million times better than the people that went to school. You can become great, you can become successful, you can become anything you want to be. A lot of people that even graduated, they have their masters, they have their degree, they have everything academically. But still, they end up as the bike riders. They ride bikes, they just go around. So why are you wasting your time in school when you know that you are not academically sound? You know that your head is not really that strong to acquire books, to know what you're doing. Then just go into something that you love. Maybe you love drawing, then go into that. There are lots of academics that doesn't involve only schooling. There are different kind of aspects in schooling. Some people, if they notice that I think my child is actually good in putting things together, maybe like an engineer, maybe something spoiled in the house, the child can actually arrange it, and the child is not academically sound. You can actually take the child to an electronic workshop so that the child can actually upgrade. While going to school, you can just say, okay, so that you can be able to understand English that you'll be using to communicate with people. That is why you're going to school. The most reason why people are going to school is because of this language. because you want to be fluent in English. You want to be so that people can know that, oh, I went to school so that I can speak English fluently. But that's not it. You can actually go to school to learn how to speak English fluently, and you can actually go into practical aspects where you know that you're good at. A lot of people they will go to America, they will go to Canada, France, and all European countries because they feel like they're going to be successful there. But most of them, they're just there to be working as a slave. Work as if they are nothing there. And when they come back home, they'll be speaking American accents, British accent, and you feel like, oh, this person, wow, we went to school, this person can speak so well. Whereas when they were there, they were nothing. They were nothing. So don't judge people because of the language. Don't judge people because of the way they speak their English or the way they speak their French. You shouldn't judge people like that. And a lot of us in this world now, especially the youths, we don't want to mingle with people that can't speak English the way we can. We feel like they are not in our set, they are not in our category. They can't mingle with us because they didn't go to school. And we should stop discriminating this kind of thing. There are a lot of things that we cannot do that they can do it. People that are in a workshop putting together your sports phone, your sports laptop, and they didn't go to school, for them to have that knowledge, for them to be able to put it together and make it work again. Do you think they are dormant? They are not. They are also smart in their own way. When you see someone that you say, oh, this person is so smart, trust me, they're also a dormant in a particular way. It's just that you've not figured out where they are not smart. It also goes to people that you think that they are not smart. They are also smart in a particular way that you didn't know that they are smart in. So we shouldn't judge people based on, I go to school and then I didn't go to school. You shouldn't judge people like that. We have to just see ourselves as equal. Not all of us can learn and actually read the way others can read. We all have different head, we all have different tongue, we all have different way of assimilating things. Not all of us can assimilate things the way others can. God created all of us in a different way. So we shouldn't actually judge some people for things. We shouldn't judge anyone because all of us are imperfect. So we should actually see everyone as one and as equal. We should stop looking down on people. A lot of us nowadays look down on people because we feel that we are more superior than them. We are not superior than anyone. We are all equal, and we should see ourselves the same way. We feel like, after school, maybe after your college, you feel like, this one is into farming, is into trade, is into that, and you, because you are working in office, you think you are more superior than them. You are not. People that are working in the farm, they are the one planting the food that you are eating. They are the one harvesting everything in the farm, and you think that you are more superior than them? If not because of them, do you think you'll be able to eat? You won't be able to eat because they are the one feeding us. They are the one putting their hands into dirt, into the ground, to plant things, to wet it, and to make that food to germinate for us to eat. You think they are illiterate, and you think that they are nothing. No, they are a lot. A lot of people that have cars. When you are going on the road, and your car suddenly breaks down, and you see a roadside mechanic, so will you tell me that you don't want to go and meet that roadside mechanic because you feel that they are illiterate? No. So assuming your car didn't break down, I'm very sure that if a mechanic comes to you for something, you actually look down on the person. But when you need their help, you will actually be crawling on the floor, crying like, oh, please help me with this, and please, because... So we should stop looking down on people. We are all important in our own way. We are all valued in a particular way. Not until someone goes to school, someone wear tie, someone sitting down in the office before you can say that someone is very, very good, someone is smart, someone is rich or anything. Most of the people that are actually up there, that have money, a lot of money, that are successful, most of them didn't even complete their uni. They didn't even complete secondary school self. But because they knew their potential, they followed their talent. When you discover yourself and you discover your potential, then you walk towards the line. Trust me, you can be anything. Not until you go to school before you feel like you can be anything in life. School doesn't determine your future. A lot of people go to school, then after school they end up doing digging holes, doing dirty jobs. So I can't call them dirty job, because people that are doing it, they are doing it for us too, because they are also important in their own field. Without them, how are you being able to do your boreholes in your house? So you shouldn't actually discriminate people because you feel like you are sitting in office, you are wearing tie, or you went to university and you don't want to work with people that are working, that are in those lines, that you feel like they are working in dirty ways. So we shouldn't actually discriminate people. It is because of this discrimination that is making some people to go into things that are not good, like kidnapping, stealing, because they also want to show off, especially into Yahoo. A lot of youth nowadays, they are into Yahoo. Like, the Yahoo is now so rampant. Even boys, especially boys, even girls so are into it now. From the age of 13 or even 12, they've started doing this Yahoo. And when they say that they want more of it, they will add Yahoo Plus to it. And what do I mean by this Yahoo Plus? That is when they are adding spiritual things. They will go to the herbalists to help them, because they also want to show. They want people to see them. They don't want to use their hands to work because they feel like people are going to look down on them. It is because of these people that are looking down on other people. That is the reason why some people are going into things that they are not supposed to go into. They will go and rob someone because they want to satisfy themselves. They want to satisfy their family. They want people to see them as someone that is good in life, so they'll be doing something bad behind. So we should encourage people that that they are doing something, at least. People that are into mechanics, roadside mechanics, they are people that are into fashion designers, hairstylists, people that didn't go to school at all. Some people now, they are into this business online. You don't even need to go to school before going into business online. I don't really know much about it, but doing business online doesn't even require you to go to school. You just have to know the techniques to go into it, and perfect, you are into it, and you'll be making a lot of money. So you don't have to look down on everybody because they are not going to school, they are this, they are that. We are all superior in our own way, and we are equally the same in this world. In China, children as young as the age of 13, even lower than that, all these phones that we are using, they are the one making it as practical. They are not depending on school, only school. But here in Africa, we only depend on school. We feel like if my child is going to school, that's all. You don't want your child to go into trade. You don't want your child to learn any other skills. It is through learning other skills that the child will know his potential. The child will know his talents. That, oh, I think I'm good in this area, so let me go into this area instead of this area. Instead of wasting my time in school, a lot of us are wasting our time in school. We don't even know our potential. We don't even know what we're doing in school. We are just in school because they asked us to go to school. Some of us, we are just going to school because our parents are pushing us to go to school, and we just want to show them that I want to go to school because my mom said I should go to school. But you don't really like school. You are not interested in going to school. You are not happy going to school. You have a lot you want to do. Then sit your parents down and tell them that this is what I want to do, and I'm very sure that I'm going to make it in this line, instead of just wasting your money and your time and effort in school. I didn't say school is not good. School is very, very good. You can be going to school at the same time learning trade. Recently, the president of Nigeria, Mr. Bola Ahmed Tinubu, I think there is ongoing strike in Nigeria, and Mr. Bola Ahmed Tinubu made a comment. He said, during this ongoing strike, our students can use this period to rest their head and also engage themselves in skills. But most of us, we don't want to do that. We only want to go to school. And after school, when you don't find a job, you will be useless. But assuming when you were going to school, you involve yourself in trade, it will actually help you in the future. At least when you don't have something, when you don't have a white collar job, you have something to be doing in your hands that will be feeding you, that will be you'll be using to eat at least. Because the way this world is going, the world is multiplying, the world is growing larger, and there is no more jobs, there's no more opportunities. There are still little opportunities, but the populations are too much for the job opportunities. So we have to find ourselves doing a little thing at least. If it's maybe you are good in baking, you are good in cooking, you are good in hairstyling, you are good in fashion designing, go into it. Or you are good in mechanical aspects, you should go into it. Don't depend on school only. Do not depend on school only, because not everybody is coming out successful after school. Start encouraging them. If you see that someone is doing something that is not enough, encourage them. A lot of us nowadays, we don't even want to be encouraging our partners because we feel like, what's this one doing? What's this one doing? Which is not supposed to be so. Sometimes we need each other's support. Just support your partner, support your friends, and they will grow. The more they grow, it is also for your own benefit. Because if they grow later in the future, you will also be proud to say that is my friend. We went to the same school together. We were once friends. I knew her through this. I knew him through that. So stop ignoring someone because you feel that they are not in your standard. Stop discriminating people because you feel like you are more superior than them. So we need to start working together, helping each other, and encouraging each other, not looking down on ourselves. That is all I have for you guys today. I hope you guys will be ready to listen to me next Friday. I'll miss you all so much. See you next time. Bye.